Have you ever met someone who seems to understand almost everything? They can hold a conversation on any topic, solve problems quickly, and always seem one step ahead when it comes to learning. Most people assume those individuals were simply born smarter, but that's usually not true. The difference isn't intelligence, it's how they learn. While most people spend hours consuming whatever appears on their screen, highly educated people are intentional. They treat learning like a skill, not a hobby. If you want to become sharper, think more clearly, and continuously grow, here are 8 habits that can completely transform the way you educate yourself. First, stop chasing every interesting topic. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to learn everything at once. They watch a video about investing, then switch to fitness, then psychology, then entrepreneurship. A week later, they've gained a little information but mastered nothing. The people who learn the fastest focus on one area until they build real understanding. Instead of spreading your attention across 10 different subjects, choose one skill that matters and commit to it for the next few months. Depth beats variety. Second, turn learning into an activity. Most people think learning means watching videos or listening to podcasts. That's only the beginning. Real learning happens when you engage with information. Write notes, summarize ideas, ask questions, explain concepts out loud. The more you force your brain to work with knowledge, the more likely it is to remember and use it. Passive consumption feels productive. Active learning creates results. Third, make reading part of your daily routine. Books remain one of the fastest ways to gain knowledge from people who have spent years, or even decades, studying a subject. Yet most people barely read anymore. Even 15 minutes a day can expose you to new perspectives, better ideas, and valuable lessons that social media simply can't provide. Reading doesn't just give you information. It trains your ability to focus, think critically, and stay mentally disciplined. Fourth, guard your focus. We're living in a world designed to distract us. Every notification, message, and endless scroll competes for your attention. The problem is that deep understanding requires uninterrupted concentration. You can't build a powerful mind if your attention is constantly being pulled in different directions. Learn to spend time without distractions. Your ability to focus may become your greatest advantage. Fifth, learn from people who have actually achieved something. Advice is everywhere, but not all advice deserves your attention. Before listening to someone, ask yourself one question. Have they produced the results I want? Study people who have built successful businesses. Learn from athletes who have performed at a high level. Read the stories of individuals who have overcome challenges and created meaningful lives. Success leaves clues. Pay attention to them. Sixth, write more than you think you need to. Writing forces clarity. When ideas stay in your head, they often feel complete. The moment you write them down, you discover gaps in your thinking. Keep a journal. Record lessons. Write down observations and goals. The habit of writing helps transform scattered thoughts into organized understanding. Seventh, spend time in silence. Many people fear being alone with their thoughts. That's why they constantly reach for their phones whenever there's a free moment. But some of the most important breakthroughs happen when nothing is demanding your attention. Go for a walk without music. Sit quietly for a few minutes each day. Reflect on your decisions, your goals, and where your life is heading. A mind that never slows down rarely gains wisdom. 8, use what you learn. Knowledge that never becomes action is just entertainment. Reading about fitness won't make you healthier. Watching videos about confidence won't make you more confident. Learning about discipline won't make you disciplined. The only way information becomes valuable is when you apply it. Every lesson should lead to action. Every insight should create change. Because at the end of the day, becoming smarter isn't about memorizing facts or sounding intelligent. It's about developing the ability to learn, think, and improve continuously. And the good news is that this isn't reserved for geniuses. It's a skill. And like any skill, it can be built one habit at a time.